Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Today, we're going to be kind of preparing for an upcoming mod. I'm going to remove the side steps on the truck. I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty easy. All you need is either a ratchet or an impact driver in a 12mm socket. That's it. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to do something else under the truck. I guess we'll combine it in this video, and that's going to be getting rid of the great big giant exhaust pipe cannon right here on the back, because I really don't dig the look of that. I mean, it's such a gorgeous truck, and then we have that monstrosity back there. So I'm going to be removing that as well. Why not? So let's go ahead. We'll crawl into the truck and get these steps off. It's really pretty easy. There's probably, I don't know, 6 to 8 bolts or something like that, and then it just drops off. And primarily the reason I'm doing this right now, I don't have the other parts that are coming to replace the side steps yet. I'll show you towards the end of the video. Okay, we are under the truck, as you can see. 12mm, I hope I guessed right, should be right. And we'll see if my wrench is strong enough to remove these, or I might need some human power. When I'm doing this, I'm going to take the ends off first, and then I'm going to leave a couple of screws in the center to kind of balance it or hold it up. Actually, yeah, I think I will. We'll see. And I've got this crate here to kind of balance it on when I'm taking it off. I probably should be using a bucket. I think that works better. But nonetheless, let's get to it. And beware, crap will fall in your face. That's what the box is for. And I don't know if you guys can see this. I just noticed it myself. There's actually a slot right here on the step, so you can slide it down towards the back of the truck. So I don't have to worry about it coming down. I can just loosen this bolt and then leave that in so I can slide it out. So I'm going to try that. We'll come back and take that bolt out afterwards. We'll see how it works. Yeah, let's try that. And down here on the end, there is another slot so that when you slide this thing this way, you can take it off with some control as opposed to it just dropping. So this screw I will just loosen as well. It should work pretty good. Just like so. Now, let's slide it off. And then we can set it down without it banging all over the place. That actually worked really well. Now I can just go back and remove the other screws, because I will be reusing these, I think. There, that takes care of the passenger side. So now we'll go over and hit the driver's side. And as it turns out, I didn't need my little container here. It was really just in my way. All right, we're going to repeat the process over here. Slide it off like so. Pretty easy. And grab the bolts. There you go. That takes off the side steps. Now, I mentioned there's a reason why I'm doing this now. It's because I am going to be washing the truck. And on my last one, and this looks a little bit different actually, I wonder, this was all very dirty. There was like a bunch of black junk right on this little lip here, if you will. This truck does not seem to have that, but when I wash it, I want to have access to this because what I'm going to put on, I think you might still be able to see that. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, we're going to make sure we get that washed. Now, while I'm under the truck, there is another mod that I'm going to take care of. And that is removing the back part of the exhaust. I want to put the turn down exhaust. Some people call it an axle dump. I don't know. I'm going to put it right here. So I have to take out 2 bolts, one on each side of that pipe you can see obviously, and that's where the new pipe is going to go. And I'm hoping the socket I have is the right size. I don't have to go hunt up another one. But anyway, we're going to take that off. I'll show you that. It's pretty simple. Again, hopefully I have the right socket. I just want to loosen these up a little right now while I'm under here. Let's see. They're not the right socket. So I think it takes a 13 or a 14. Let me go grab that. Okay, this actually takes a 14. So I just want to get this loosened because I have to back the truck out a little bit to get the right angle to remove the pipe. So I'm just loosening the nuts up for now. Okay, that's plenty. Now, another tip for you, we do have to overcome the hangers. You can see right there, there's one up there and then there's 1 or 2 on back. I'm going to spray that hanger with I think just some soapy water, and I'm not sure, I'll probably pull it off the top bracket to get it off, but nonetheless I'm going to spray that before we try to pull it, just to kind of make it come off there a little bit easier, just to make them slide a little bit better, I guess. And I'm going to try to use a pair of pliers here. I've used these before, just kind of grabbing the bracket itself and using the pliers to pull it off of there. Usually works pretty well. And I think that's about it. Yeah. So now I'm going to go ahead and fully remove these screws. Now there is a gasket, of course, between the back part of the exhaust pipe and the muffler. You want to make sure that stays in there. Mine looks like it's gonna stay in there, so no problem. Now we need to get onto the back of the truck. All that's holding it up is 1 or 2 holders down there, and that's it. Okay, all we have here is a hanger to overcome. Hopefully it's as easy as the front one. It should be, I think. Famous last word. Nah, not too bad at all. And this is going to drop this section of the exhaust, so be wary when you do this that it's going to fall. There you go. Now, all we really have to do is try to finagle the exhaust out of there. I should have put the spare tire down. I did not. I'm going to see if I can do it without doing that. I don't think I can, but I guess we're going to find out. Let's give it a try. Because it would be a lot easier if I can. But you get the idea. I just have to kind of finagle it around to get it out of there. Okay, that gets the spare tire down. Now, we should have plenty of room, if I remember, to be able to finagle this thing out of here. Yeah, much easier with the spare tire down, for sure. That takes this piece out, and just so you can see, this is what you are removing. Big giant hunk of metal, so we're reducing the weight of the truck a little bit. Now we are going to reuse that grommet, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that off, grab the dump pipe or the short pipe, and we'll finish it up. Alright, for anybody who's not familiar, this is what the dump pipe looks like. Cost about, I think it was about 90 bucks for this thing. Must all be in the bracketry and the welding, because 90 bucks, I don't know. There are others that are a lot more expensive. It was on the other truck. You can see some rusting, and it wasn't on the other truck that long, so I don't know. Brackets rusting as well. I don't know if that's a big deal. Probably not. If I was overly concerned, I guess I would go ahead and just paint it, but I'm not. So let's go ahead. We do have the bracket from the other pipe, if you will. It's going to go on, one on this edge and obviously back underneath the truck. So let's crawl under here and see if we can't finish this up. It's really not a difficult mod. I mean, oh, and you can see the gasket right there. If you see that shiny silver piece, that's the gasket. You want to make sure that you have that for obvious reasons. Alright, let's see if we can't get this back on. You want to try to put this on evenly if you can. We've got it tightened down. You can see it's on the hanger up above. Right over there, and that's it. Dumps right back here, and it should be just fine. All right, that's it. We're done. Real quick, couple of things. The pipe, by the way, I taped up the ends because we have critters here, and I don't want anything crawling in the pipe and calling it home. But there is a resonator on the back. Obviously, we've removed that. In the last truck, I really didn't notice much. There's slight sound change, but nothing that would worry me. Another thing that comes up a lot is now we have the exhausting kind of in the middle-ish of the truck, about right in this area. People were concerned about fumes getting into the truck. I never had any issues with that myself. I never noticed it. And the Trail Hunter comes with a turn-down pipe just like this. So Toyota's building them this way at the factory. It's not like we're recreating the wheel by doing this. Now let's take a look at the back, what we're left with, which I think is awesome. The pipe again is gone, nothing sticking out over here. The recovery point there did actually hide the pipe just a little bit, but nonetheless you could still fully see it. I just didn't care for it. That's why it's gone. So now we have the turn down pipe, and then everything is symmetrical, and it looks awesome, I think. One other quick question I want to answer, because I know somebody's going to ask me, what were those gloves you were wearing? Why are you wearing them? These are it. You know, I see a lot of people do these mods. They're wearing these plastic rubber gloves or whatever. If you've ever worked in those, I don't know how they do it. Me, I like these because they protect your hands, specifically your knuckles right across here, right? Because I always seem to bang into stuff when I'm doing things like this. I don't have to worry about that. But your fingers are still out, so you still have full dexterity and feel, like putting that other nut on under there with your fingers. I'll leave a link down below for this, or these if you want to check them out. And I'll also leave a little blurb about where this turn down pipe I got came from. Let me know what you think of it. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.